Hello and welcome everybody to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to be here today with Susie Nelson-Smith from Australia. Susie has been here for a couple of days and we just had incredible sound and crystal healing workshops together here in my studio in Karlsruhe, Germany. And many people kept on asking us, how did we meet and how did we end up having this workshop series here in Karlsruhe? So Susie, would you like to tell the listeners, how did we meet?
Well, we first met in Utah, in Salt Lake City, at Crystal Tones, where we were both selecting and purchasing bowls to bring back to our temples. Mine in Australia in the Blue Mountains, Katoomba, and yours here at Studio O in Karlsruhe, in Germany.
So we went on a shopping experience, a very girly thing to do. I always tell everybody, we met when we were bowl shopping.
Yes, thousands of bowls. I mean, it is an experience. Yes. So it was so wonderful, wasn't it?
Yes.
To meet you there. How are you going? What have you got?
Yes.
Looking at each other's selections and saying, "Oh, beautiful."
And when we were searching, like, did you see that note somewhere in all the bowl shelves? Yeah, it was a very nice experience. And then we met 6 months later. We met in Cambodia. So, would you like to tell everybody how you came from Australia to Cambodia?
Okay, so, gosh, a couple of years ago, I had a vision, as you do, an overnight vision. And my girlfriend, Elaine, has established a beautiful wellness resort in Siem Reap, just down the road from Angkor Wat, called Anchor Grace Wellness Resort. And I phoned Elaine and said, look, I've had this vision of us establishing a crystal bowl temple in your resort. What do you think? And she thought it was a really good idea. So it started, and sometime later it was created. So I was over in Salt Lake City selecting bowls for the temple in the Anchor Grace Wellness Resort. And I was there in January this year, and I was holding the energy in the temple over a 5-week period. I was teaching Elaine's staff, the spa staff, the guys at the gym, the girls at the kids center, and so on, how to play the bowls. It was just, everyone was getting a couple of days training. And then I was also training our new manager for the temple. And while I was there, I was also giving some private sessions to people. And who should walk in but Olivia and her partner, Andrea. Hello, it was so wonderful to see you. So, of course, we started to have lunch and dinner together, and we had some gorgeous experiences there, didn't we?
Yes, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, we felt very called to travel to Cambodia. We heard so many beautiful things, and I'm also very attracted to special spiritual places and to soak up the energy.
And then you get that at Angkor Wat.
Oh, you get that at Angkor Wat and Siem Reap. It's an amazing, amazing place to be. Yes. I highly recommend that to everybody. And when we decided to go to Cambodia, I texted Susie and I told her I'm coming. And it was just amazing that the two of us happened to be there at the same time. At the same time. It was very nice. We had so many opportunities to have lunch together, to spend time together. And we did go together to the elephant orphanage. And it was so special because Susie brought 2 of her bowls. And we were able to play the crystal singing bowls for the elephants. And it was a very, very touching and so beautiful experience for me to be with the elephants, to look into their beautiful eyes and to play the crystal bowls for them. How did you feel that day?
Oh, it was wonderful, wasn't it? And before we played the bowls, we were making those rice balls and we were feeding the elephants. Well, that was... And then we went to the river and we were bathing the elephants. And that was a very wet and fabulous experience.
Very wet. Very wet.
Yeah, and then we were playing after the elephants had been fed and they'd had their water experience. We then played the bowls for the elephants, and Oh, it was sort of a dream come true, because I have a friend who plays bowls for elephants, Linda Chambers, in Thailand, and I'd always wanted to join her. So I wrote to her and said, guess what? I finally played a bowl for the elephants, and we loved it so much, and the management there were really interested in what we were doing. So we're going to include the opportunity for our participants in the Global Crystal Bowl Symposium number 4 to be able to have that experience with the elephants and the Crystal Tones Alchemy Singing Bowls.
So beautiful, so beautiful. And I remember we were spending time over dinner and we were just chatting and exchanging ideas and thoughts, and we could have talked forever. There was just so much to talk about: sound healing, crystal healing, and I immediately felt very connected to you, and I think it was just a great...
And me to you.
I think it was just a very great vibration and a great field of energy that was established the moment we met.
Yes.
And so when we were sharing and discussing and talking, the idea was there. I think it was just there in the room. The idea that you come to Germany, that you visit me in my studio here, and to share your wisdom and your magic about sound and crystal healing with my students as I continued study experience. That was the first idea about Susie coming to Germany. And then I looked at my calendar. It took us 9 months of planning and of preparation. We had a lot of Zoom calls. We exchanged a lot of ideas about the courses and about the program. And it is so lovely.
And what you felt would work here.
Yes.
And it's been a most wonderful, enriching experience. I've loved it so much and met so many gorgeous, gorgeous people. And I thank you so much for that beautiful opportunity. I've loved it. It's been a real joy to be here.
It's been my pleasure. It was a joy with you. Thank you so much for visiting and for sharing. And that's why the two of us are sitting here now, from Salt Lake City to Cambodia, Siem Reap to Karlsruhe, Germany. And we will see.
We've been around the world.
We've been around the world, and I'm very sure that this was not the last time. So we are very excited where we see each other next.
Yes. So we'll hold that thought, and we look forward to being with you again soon.
There will be 2 more amazing talks where Susie is sharing her insights, her wisdom about sound healing and crystal healing. So make sure not to miss them. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.